Hello. Right, getting straight into this. All I've been doing is thinking about Baldur's Gate for the last, God knows how long. I've got the bug. I have got a new graphics card coming a little bit so I should be able to run it on higher settings soon, because, to be fair, while I think, it's not too bad at my settings, hang on, I'll quickly whack them up, because I know some people are interested. I don't think it's, terrible. Go to settings, go to videos, so I currently got everything on medium. Off stream I can run everything on high and ultra and whatnot, but it's just while I'm streaming, the game is just nope, and gets really, really laggy. So yeah, there are my settings, because I know some people are interested in them sort of stuff. So yeah, so got new graphics card coming, so hopefully that means I can run the game a little bit nicer, a little bit more crisper. I am so into this game, it is amazing. So with that done, so last time out we did a bit of a lore dump and whatnot. So let's finish our lore dump, and then we're going to continue. We've got a lot of things to do, as always.
Speak.
So negative, Lazo. You said I've earned your respect, so are you so rude all the time?
If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear.
These dreams linger in my memory. Do you think that strange figure will come back?
It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still.
Bit disconcerting. A greater master, who or what could that be?
A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others.
About your quarrel with Shadowheart.
It is over where I am concerned.
Fair. That's a relief. We won't survive this if we don't stand together.
It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again.
Yeah.
The next resolution may not end in her favor.
Do you know much about Mind Flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
I will turn into a bear and slap you up. You look so unusual. Githraki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
I'll just put... Yeah, I suppose as a druid I would not know them. So I'll put I never heard of your kind until my capture.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, come on, it isn't that large.
Decadent, then. Lacking in economy. Like so much of this world and its undisciplined people.
Do you know what will happen if we don't find a cure? Bit redundant question.
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Try and suppress your rising panic.
That shiver betrays your fear. Suppress it. It is useless. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed? This is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises.
True.
Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power?
Mark my words, this power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
If we must bear the tadpoles... Yeah, I'll try and persuade her into using them. I don't know if we are going to use them this playthrough, but if we can at least keep it open, that would be cool. Gonna need better than that to convince her. I've got an inspiration. 2 to be precise. It doesn't matter. It's one of them things that would be nice. Because obviously if we can get her using tadpoles, then we can get her to like have critical hits and stuff like that. Or come to daddy.
Perhaps you... No, that's absurd. When the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what am I to do then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
Okay, I've obviously got to pass quite a few. Yeah, I'm gonna go... The Cult of the Absolute is dead. To be fair, depraved or not, you are no good to your queen dead. You need these talents. Another 12. I have no inspiration left, though. Ah! Is what it is. Love an honor mode save. It is what it is.
You're wasting your time and mine. The answer is no.
Fair enough. Ah. The dice giveth, the dice take awayeth. I mean, we got the hag's hair. That's what I'm excited for.
To think, Gales had this devastating all within himself the entire time, and only just mentioned it. Who'd keep a secret like that from his friends? You can't trust anyone these days.
Right. Did I not wake up to you trying to chew on me? Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I was sired by a vampire named Cazador. Everything before that is so long ago it's ancient history. And everything that came after, well, I'd rather not reflect on it.
You must remember your life. How were you turned?
I was attacked. A gang of vagrants, a tribe of wandering Gur, took issue with a ruling I'd made. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be.
How does someone actually become a vampire?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
In theory.
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
So that's why they want to get rid of Astarion, because he's gone rogue, I imagine. What do you think is waiting for us in Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past?
Because I love you,
I
Astarion.
was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
On a positive note, I'm going to talk to someone more cheery. I say that as I look at Shadowheart, the most negative person ever.
Get along quite well, I think.
Sir Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
True. Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Why would Shah subject you to such a thing? Because Shah is a maniac. What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
I know you're going to be negative about this, so you know more than you were letting on before. I hope you'll be more honest in future.
I'll try my best.
Oh, okay.
But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
Why would Shah subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
How can you manage living with such a thing?
It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Says you. Turn to other matters. What do you think of all that's happened so far to us?
All that's happened? You have a talent for understatement, you know that? Specifics, please.
Our little stowaways?
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We could speak to Ethel, though I'm not keen to trust her. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
Shadowheart. We defeated Ethel and got the hags! Right. What will you do if we get rid of the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Where would you go?
Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Seems personal. I won't pry if it's not something you don't want to talk about.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
What do you think about what happened in the Druid Grove?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have raised that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
True dat, true dat. How am I holding up?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
I'll take that as a compliment. These illithid powers we're developing, what do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from. And what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceremorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Shadowheart. Please take my worms. Oh, come on. It did me dirty there. It did me dirty there.
I see it as more a case of wisely avoiding a potential threat. My mind is set.
Because there are some nice ones that she could have had with like healing and stuff like that. So I did look online because not all of these can be used in Druid form and we always have to take that into account. I don't know if we're using them this playthrough. I mean, we've got to this point without using them. Like, it's not like I'm against using them or anything like that. It's just like... I need to take that passive off. Okay. So, I think I've put this off long enough. Should we go fight the Adamant Forge monster? God, I'm nervous. Is this the best party for it? I guess so. Oh, let's talk to Scratch. I haven't actually talked to Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Oh, I gotta pet him. How you doing, boy? Any excuse. Right, let's go to sleep. And then we'll go take on the Adamant Forge. And that will be fine. No, not good. Hey. Don't waste my supplies, game. Come on. Adamant Forge monster is really, really important because we can get some really good stuff out of it. We can get adamant armor, which I think... Have we even got the thing for it? We've got a mace mold, splint, shield, scimitar. So have we not got an armor one? Just says splint mold. Can be used to shape a unique piece of equipment. Is that what I want? Mail. Oh yeah, scale mail. Splint mold. I am gonna Google that. Splint mold. Is that the medium armor? Can be used to create adamant splint armor. That's the very heavy armor. So I think at the moment we just want the heavy armor. Go to character sheet. What armor can you wear? It's light armor, but I know you can wear more than that. Is there nothing that tells me like what armor? Oh, there we go, armor. You can wear heavy, light, medium. Lazel. You can wear heavy, light, medium. So I've got no one that can wear very heavy at the moment. So it might just be worth... Because we do need mithril for it. And while there are like good builds with very heavy armor, which is the one? So it'll be that one that will. No, it's just medium. Heavy. Splint mold heavy. So that does make... Let me just... Splint mold heavy. I wonder if I just typed it in wrong. Don't worry, I'm not Googling where to find anything. I think this is the one that I want. So then it can make splint armor. I mean, if I make the wrong one... Oh no, very rare heavy armor, I'm a fool. I read that totally wrong as like ultra heavy or whatnot. Cool, gotcha. So I am on... Right, it's the only time I Google stuff. I don't Google to find stuff. But I like to Google just to understand stuff because I don't want to waste anything. We do have to go back into Underdark because there should be something for this spear that I'm missing. I normally always get it. Because you need this and that, and then the shaft. And I always get the shaft, and it's one of these that I never normally get. I have got a flask of coffee. I've actually got 2 adamite slabs. Or do I need 1 adamite and 1 mithril? Because if that's the case, I can't actually remember. I thought it was just 1 adamite. I think it's 1 of 1, so we will probably make the heavy armor. Sorry, I'm just having a swig of coffee. And this is probably going to be the crew we go in with. Okay, I can't delay anymore. Let's get to it.
How is your more
Let's get to it.
research progressing?
Hollow shell. Okay. Let's go to the forge. Right, a little bit nervous here. We do go on to at level 6. The problem is we mess anything up here. Well, we mess anything up. Our room for error here is very, very small. So it's why when I normally do important battles, I normally really take my time and like give it a good think, because I don't mind failing. Like, I don't mind losing my honor mode save, well I do. But I want to lose it because I weren't good enough rather than like I made a mistake, because that would be devastating. This is the first time I've ever done this with legendary actions, so I'm not quite sure what's going to happen there. I believe we've already been that way. Yes. Okay, I'm really nervous. So we go to the mold chamber. Splint mold heavy. So. Success.
Raw materials.
Okay. I'm going to leave that for the moment. And I'm going to pour... I can't remember what lever does what. That's an important lever. Mold ejection lever. I believe how I did this before.
Quickly then.
Is that's platform button. I could do featherfall, but I'm actually gonna just do a mage hand. Group. Nope. Just wait. Push that button. Which brings us down. And then I'm going to have to turn...
That did the trick all right.
Yep.
And down it goes.
So the strategy here is what? get it somehow on that. Why does this look different? So I get it on that, and obviously I can push that lever. God, I'm so nervous.
Let's move.
Right, let's get... How long does that hang about for? 2 turns remaining, so that will go in a minute, so that's fine. Right, let's group up. Let's get our buffs up. Right, long strider. 1, 2, 3. I know speak of animals doesn't matter, but I always like getting out.
Eager for battle.
Right, that's up until you have a long rest.
Roots and blades always sharp.
Is there anything else we can get up? Warding bond, gain resistant to all damage. Who would I be chucking that on? Lae'zel. What's everyone's armor class? Lae'zel's with that is 19. Okay. So basically we're going to turn that on, that's all going to fill. How am I going to get someone on that though?
Indolence breeds madness.
So someone's going to have to be bait then, aren't they? So, Shadowheart, get there. Is this how this is going to... I'm really nervous. Right, so, if I'm nervous, let's go Warding Bond to give Lae'zel resistant to all damage. Shadowheart's a healing queen, so I'm fine with her taking damage. She'll probably get Bless up immediately. Because we want Bless on Shadowheart, because then her boots come into play. While you're concentrating, you can't be knocked prone or moved against your will. Which is obviously very important. God, I'm so nervous. We have a lot of movement, though.
Defender of the people.
Just making sure.
This will be done. I've got a long road
We
ahead.
need to get it on there, but... Why am I picturing this fight differently? I thought there was an easy way to get it on. So the reason I'm not starting on there is because I don't know if there's going to be a problem.
I wonder what
Shadowheart is going to start here next to the lever.
Enough waiting.
The other 3 are going to move forwards.
That blood? No, never mind.
No, not you, Shadowheart, sorry. Right, Shadowheart
to waste. I must keep going.
here. Because she just needs range on us. She won't be able to get Bless up, though. So we'll start Shadowheart a little bit further back. My druids.
And well, in it.
How helpful are you going to be? Not very. I mean, I can turn into an owlbear if stuff goes wrong and at least tank. Same with... I'll group everyone. Lae'zel can stand there. She's got the highest armor class at now 20. She gets +1 through Warding Bond as well, which is nice. So she needs to be there. Is there any potions that we can... Okay, we've got... Oh, I will do a... Heal Giant Strength as well. And then that gets her strength up to 21.
Sharp as ever.
We ain't got any more mage hands, have we?
Assume nothing.
No. We're just going to put some explosives down here for when the creature comes out.
Where am I needed?
But I then want to turn this on with mage hands, not manually. Does heat metal do anything here? Maybe. What's that one there? Counter charm. You and your allies within 5 meters have an advantage on saving throws, okay. Maybe the move was to use Mage Hand to open that and then do like a minor illusion on that. Right, we'll stand back. God, I'm so nervous. If we lose, this is where we're going to lose. Because we're getting to the point of the game where I'm obviously not 100% confident. You can tell I'm nervous because I'm just delaying. Okay. We didn't pick up any exploding barrels with Lae'zel, did we? Okay. I don't think there's anything else we can do to get ready here. Elixir of the Colossus, I don't know if I drink it now, if it stays while I'm in animal form, so I'm not going to use it because of that. But we'll probably use it while we're in animal form. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. She can coat her weapon. Basically, I'm gearing up in case something goes wrong. But I think this is all we can do. Lae'zel's going to stand there. Okay. Wish me luck. I can't delay anymore as much as I want to. Maybe I'm not strong enough. Maybe.
Eager for battle.
Seems to be stuck.
Okay, after all that, I can't turn it on straight away. Maybe I've got to set everything else up fast.
Objective noted.
Okay, so then I put... Who's got that adamant?
Still alive. So that's progress.
Adamant.
Seems simple enough.
I know some people can take this out, but I haven't seen how anyone does it. And on my normal playthrough, well, my tactician playthrough, I had a hell of a time with this. Oh, is it the mithril that needs to go in then?
Moving ahead.
Interesting.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Have you got the mithril? God, I'm so nervous.
Intrigued.
I really don't want to lose my save here. Okay.
Quickly then.
Is the forge in here? Just sipping my coffee, delaying time. Completed loads of quests though. Now we have to figure out how to activate it. Here we go. Can't delay anymore. Wish me luck. Okay, this looks a bit bad, so I need to get it on there. That's the priority. It is level 10 and has 450 HP, and the idea of this fight is we can only damage it while it is superheated, and it is superheated 2 turns after being in the lava. The legendary action is, when struck, Oh no. What does it do? When struck, it provides 10 temporary hit points and doubles movement. Oh god. So it's currently superheated. It has fire immunity. We all go first, which is a good thing. So we are going to just take this slow and steady. So obviously the priority is to try and get it on here. Lae'zel should really be the one that tries to do this. Shadowheart is our Titanic healer, so it does actually work quite nicely. She's where she is. Okay, I guess we just try and debuff it. Only 50% chance. Wisdom save. Wisdom's only 11. I'm just trying to see what's the order of things that I should do. So I can't hold person on it. Could Flaming Sphere, but I don't think I need that yet. I think possibly... I don't want to go into the lava. Right, so I'm just thinking, is it just run and try and get it on here? This is the problem though, if this goes bad, this is going to go really bad, but I don't want to waste all our stuff straight away. So I think the first thing we do is start moving. So we have to get it under there. There's too much damage to not. So Shadowheart's going to do that, and she's going to do nothing else with her turn, a question mark. I don't feel good about it, but it's fine. So Shadowheart is done.
I will ascend.
Do I know who it's targeting yet or not? No. So you can Misty Step on there, so that's fine. My Druid's going to struggle a little bit to get away, so let's worry about my Druid next. I'm not going to go into animal form just yet. Then
This is my time.
Will is going to do what? We'll just back here, but I'm not going to have him. I'm going to try and do Vicious Mockery to give disadvantage on your next attack. Saved. That's fine. It's near cantrip, so I'm fine with that. Inspire Lae'zel. And then Lae'zel will... come here. Normal jump here. Just so we have the Misty Steps. Then we're going to... what would trip attack? No, with the bow. Only 45. So I'm just going to try a normal arrow shot. Threat assess, because I want it to come after Lae'zel. Yeah, I'll use the bardic attack. There we go. Just to make sure you're coming after Lae'zel. And Shadowheart just move up. And it's coming after Lae'zel. It's coming after Lae'zel. Should have moved to the back of that. Okay. Okay. So Lae'zel needs to move. Okay. Disengage. Move back. I need this on it here. Do I do second wind here? 17. So 10. I'm going to do second wind here. And then Shadowheart, drink a potion. I don't want to use any of healing yet, because if this obviously goes bad, I need other stuff ready to go. None of this slot. Can I get... Right, I'm going to get Bless up now. I need Will back here to get Bless on him, really. Right, I will try and do Vicious Mockery again. Saved. And then Shadowheart is going to get Bless off at level 2 to get everyone. More importantly, is because then this gets her can't be moved now. With her boots. Will come over here.
Where do I go from here?
Is there anything I can do here? Remind me what blind does. Disadvantage on attack rolls. So I could do fog like here to help plays out. I will wait for the moment. We've got one more turn to try and do these shenanigans, and then we have to start doing damage. We haven't really used anything yet. So I'm gonna end turn. Laser. Oh god, I don't want to have to action surge though. So I'm gonna end turn. Missed. The lava's gone, which is obviously a massive problem. Okay.
Victory awaits.
So Lae'zel is going to disengage. My Druid is going to pull that lever. 154 damage. Oh! And our armor. Nice. We have some imps to deal with though. Which is a problem. Well, I guess now it's time to wild shape. Let's go Outbout. Yeah, we need to take the imps out. We need to get the lava back on. Oh. Stands there. Druid's turn is done. Got Stinking Clouds. Heat Metal should work against that, right? Like, it's literally, like, disadvantage on attack rolls. Or should I be worrying about these? Well, let's just give it a moment.
I will ascend.
So Lae'zel can't do anything. Okay. Is this risky? I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it now. So I'm gonna do Potion of Speeds. 70%. I'll do the first one precision. Let's just make sure we get some damage. Trip attack just because it's still stronger than my normal attack. Immune to slashing. Oh, that was terrible. No, because I can still go over to these imps. Okay, okay. So it hasn't been wasted, hasn't been wasted. Action surge, because if I can get rid of some of these imps, it's just going to be too handy. Shadowheart's obviously taken some of the damage. Trip attack ranged. Quicker we get rid of these imps, the easier it's going to be for us to get the lava back on, because we're only going to have not two turns. Oh no, the lava comes off immediately. Does Lae'zel count as being in the lava? Well, we're not going to be able to do anything. So, Will, Will's priority is to surely do heat metal, right? Well, it's immune to fire damage. It's immune to everything. What's its constitution? I imagine very high. Yeah, 24. I suppose we don't need the heat damage, but we just want the disadvantage. So move Will up here. So it's got heat metal. And that's important because heat metal... So while I can do damage, more importantly, you get disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks, although ability checks don't really mean for much. Drinking some coffee.
Need to act fast.
Problem is, Will is the next target, which isn't great for us. Because I don't really know how we're going to get back into combat with it. One problem at a time. Need 15 health. But we need to get the lava back on. Shadow Hearts start moving to the lever. I'm not going to be able to kill it, so there's no point. Sacred Flame, that one. Only 6. I'm trying not to use everything we've got now, because obviously we are going to need stuff later. Do I get 3 turns? Do I end here? I'm going to end here and see what the damage is. He's got a lot of movement. Okay. Here he comes. Okay. Okay. Back to our turn. Everyone's okay health-wise. Right, Druid fast. Wait, that's a bonus action. So I bonus action jump there. 1 hit. 2 hit. I can't get back up though. Can't get back up. Okay. Healing is starting to become a problem. Lae'zel. Don't you dare. Get back up here. Shadow Heart. Sorry, I can't do anything. Get that lava back on. Yeah, this is gonna hurt like hell on my owlbear, but I can't do anything. How much damage? Hasn't come through yet, but it's going to do a lot. Right, that's important. Drink a potion. Lae'zel.
I am death.
Sorry, I need to do precision to make sure I hit. And then do... Oh, I need superiority diadem. Right, prime target there. Drink a potion.
Favors the fearless.
Will... I should have done it the other way around because Will still wants to do some stuff. Well, I can do Bardic Inspiration. Don't want to attack it there because I need it to go after lays out. So end turn.
Important is ever easy.
Can't move my... Oh, I did have a little bit of movement.
Let's finish this.
Right. Go after lays out. Yes. Oh no, no! Okay. That is not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted.
Nothing will stand in my way. Time to strike.
Let's swap.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Alright, let's swap. Let's get my Druid in there. Shadowheart and Lazel are taking a bit too much damage. Let's get us here. This does not reach Will. Will, you need to move here. My owlbear.
Out is through.
Just need to move just a smidge just to make sure he gets on the platform. Like, he might count, but I need to make sure. Okay, so then Shadowheart can do her heal to all as a... that is an action. Yeah, so I do that to heal everyone. And then I just do... how much health are you missing? I just do a little level 1 just to top you up. Nice. Nothing wasted. End turn. Do inspire my Druid. Gets me up to full health. Is heat metal still on? No. Heat metal at level 3. Because does burning damage do anything to you now? No, you're still immune to it. More thinking about buffing. So I don't want him to just walk past. That would be really devastating. Any other items? Nothing's just going to help buff. Am I really skipping? Yeah, we're in control of this at the moment. Got to remember, whoever's on here needs to hit last. So that's the last time I'm going to mess that up.
I will ascend.
Stop. It knows. It knows. It 1000% knows, doesn't it? Whoops, hit the mic. My bad. So it's still superheated. I wonder if I try and lay a bit of a smackdown on it. It's a bonus action. I can enrage. So now I've got +6 to my strength. Nine. Seven, not great.
This is my time.
Superheated for 2 turns. I wonder if I just try and lay a bit of a smackdown on it. No way I can banish it. No, I don't banish it yet. I feel like I go through one more combat. Like, if the banishment's that high, I go through one more combat. So I definitely want to heat metals, give a disadvantage. And then I inspire. Lae'zel's already got it. Can't inspire myself. Very sad. Inspire Shadowheart. Alright, then I'm gonna end Will's turn, go to Shadowheart's turn. Why can't you go? Lethargic.
Talk to me.
Only 60% chance to hit. Curse, but I have to touch. I've got another one of them, which is handy. Resistant.